Thanks for watching Coin Collecting Fun, the king of hobbies and the hobby of kings. Now, it has been about a year since I did my first official coin roll hunt, and I called the title of the video CRH, number one, Pennies. That was the title. So what I'm going to do is put a link to that video in the description section so you can go back and watch that. So CRH stands for Coin Roll Hunt, and the last one I did was CRH number 60, Pennies, which was about 8 months ago. And I haven't done one since. I just got out of the habit of making them, and all this time went by, and then 8 months goes by and I hadn't made one. Well, now I've renamed it. Instead of having the initial CRH in the title, I'm just going to have the full title. Coin Roll Hunt number 61 is the title of this video. So this is going to be the 61st official coin roll hunt on this channel. I think I did some other ones before I made it official and started to number them. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. This is 50 cents. That's 50 pennies. And what we're looking for are the pre-1982 cents, because they contain 95% copper. And we're also looking for wheat cents. Now, the reason why we're looking for the pre-1982 cents, which are 95% copper, because copper is a base metal which is bound to appreciate. In fact, it is already appreciated beyond the face value of the coin at the time of this video production. It is worth about around 2 cents in metal value. It is currently illegal to melt this type of coinage down, but I would never want to melt it down even if it were to become legal, because you have an easy to identify form of copper bullion, keeping it in the coin form. Plus it retains some numismatic value as well, depending on the condition of the coin. So I'm looking through them, and I'm going to call them out, and at the end I'm going to show you the ones that I found. So so far I found a 2000D, which is not what I want to hold on to. I'd rather spend that because it's 97.5% zinc with just a thin layer of copper containing 2.5% of the coin, representing 2.5% of the coin. This one looks a little bit darker. So this is a 1982. This is the transition year. So what happened was in 1982, some of them were made from 95% copper still, whereas they started to be produced with the 97.5% zinc. So what I do is I just hold on to all my 1982s. I keep that in a separate pile, and then later on I can weigh them to see if they weigh more, or I could even do what they call a ping test, which is like, throw it against a wooden table and listen to see if it makes a more of a ringing sound, which would represent 95% copper, instead of kind of a dull thud sound, which would be the 97.5% zinc coins. Okay, so a 1984. So far we have 2 of the mostly zinc ones and 1 of the potentially copper ones, because it's right at the transition year. 2011, let's see, 1988, 2001, 2002, 2016. All of those are 97.5% zinc. Now, we just found our first copper. Now, the copper one that I just found is a 1976. That is 95% copper, because that was minted before the year 1982. So gonna hold on to that one. Gonna keep that one for sure. Let's see, 2004. Okay, 1965. That is 95% copper. Gonna put that in the copper pile. 1982. So that's another transition year coin. 1998, 1983, 2007. Okay, so we've gone through probably at least a quarter of the roll here, and we have found 2 that are definitely 95% copper. So doubled our money, so to speak. Now, I'll get real happy if we find a wheat cent, because those at the time of this filming are like 10 or 15 times the face value. They're like worth 10 cents or 15 cents. because they're really getting older. Let's see, 2001, 1987, 2000, 2001, 2010, 1995, 1996, 2017P. I heard these are collectible as well, even though these are 97.5% zinc with just a 2.5% layer of copper on the top of the coin and on the back and the sides of the coin. I heard that's collectible, so I put those in a separate pile as well. I remember back in the year 2017 when I do some coin roll hunts, you know, off camera and stuff like that. I found that those were in really good shape back then because they were like just freshly minted, you know. All right, so now we're down to probably a little less than half of the roll left. So yeah, we don't have much left here. Let's see. Okay, 1969. That is 95% copper. So gonna hold on to that one. 1977. That is 95% copper. That's a keeper. Followed by, there's an 88, a 2000, a 2014, 1987, 2011. I see one that has that real nice dark copper look, and sure enough, 1964. Gonna hold on to that, as that also contains 95% copper. Let's see, 1984. Also found a 2009. I kind of like these. I need to look into these and see if they are collectible because they have a unique reverse to them. That is a very unique reverse design that I really like. So I'm going to put that in a separate pile as well. And of course, I always like to find coins from Canada as well. I like to see Canadian pennies or Canadian 1-cent coins because they're no longer being made. And let's see, 1984, 2013, plus the 1-cent coins from Canada are absolutely beautiful. They just, you can tell they're real high quality, struck, high quality metal as well. And so it's really fun to have those, and I have a pretty nice collection of those from coin roll hunts. Okay, we're getting very close to the end of the roll here. Let's see, 2006, 2015, 2002, another 2002, 1999, 2007, 2003, 1992, and there is a 1959. So this is I think 1 or 2 years away from being a wheat cent. If this was like 1 or 2 years older, this would probably be a wheatback cent, I believe. Yeah, so it still has the Lincoln Memorial on there, but that's definitely 95% copper at least, you know. So if they were just a little bit older, that would be a wheatback cent. Okay, and we're at the end of the roll. We have probably maybe 5 or 10 left. Oh, there we go, 1969. You can tell it's a high quality copper coin there, 95% copper. Still in pretty good shape too. Let's see, 1977. That is another 95% copper find. A 2000, this is a 2009 right here. And this has a really unique back to it as well. It's actually different from the other one where I showed you the back of it. So there we go, taking a look at that. That is a very nice look there. Hopefully you can see that well. All right, so I'm gonna set that aside as well as something potentially collectible. Let's see, 1990, 2016, another 2016, and then the last one is a 1971. So the main coins that I'm looking to hold on to from this hunt are the 95% copper coins, which I have found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. 9 of them right there in my hand. 9 coins, 95% copper. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And check out the link below this video in the description section to see a cool coin from the Philippines.